All right, folks, this is a quick video on the bass that I almost couldn't give away on Craigslist, and it's just kind of pissed me off. I believe we got somebody coming over to look at it, and once they play it, they're going to get yes. So, one, I want you to listen to this thing. So this is a Yamaha BBG4. If you go to my channel, maybe I'll link it up that way. I have a demo of the exact same color in much better condition, played better. These are amazing basses, very Fendery, very jazzy. So let me just let you hear this thing first, you know. So let's see, I love the rear pickup on these. All right, quiet as a mouse. Everything works. So why couldn't I give this thing away on Craigslist? So let's see, the light's not really hitting it. This has got it's just a photo flame top, a very, very, very thin veneer. So I got this bass cheaply, very cheaply, with a nice Fender hardshell case. So it's the only reason I bought it. When I bought it, it didn't play hardly. It was awful. It was awful. Now it plays pretty well. I mean, there's nothing wrong. And I mean, tapping's a little hard, but I can do that, and it plays all the way up and down the neck. Anyhow, I got it cheap. It was filthy. Didn't play hardly at all. You know, truss rod needed adjusted. But the big thing is that when I bought it, I knew. I don't know. There we go. If you look at that top tuner, you can see a crack going all the way across. So here on the neck, see that tuner screw? That was the whole problem. It didn't get drilled properly when they built this at the factory, most likely, unless someone changed that tuner. It doesn't look like it. So the rest of this bass, the neck is in really nice shape. Other than that, the back of this thing is kind of beat up a little bit. There's some paint chip somewhere. I know there is. I've seen it. But anyhow, you know, man, for first base, this would be amazing, and no one's going to stress themselves over, you know, playing this thing. It's not hard to play. There's a lot of stuff brand new that says Fender on it that's hard to play. There's my chip. So anyhow, you know, wow. I don't know how well this sound's working. There we go. So anyhow, I was honest about the bass. At first, I put it up and didn't clean it up, didn't do anything to it, and just said, hey, you know, cheap, come get it. And I say cheap, we're talking $100. And I could not get any takers. And everybody's like, well, I'll give you 60 for it. Like, yeah, whatever. So I eventually cleaned it up. The fretboard was really nasty. I just took the strings off. Cleaned it up. There's still some spots. I cleaned all the frets up, dressed them up. Well, I say dressed. I just polished them, and you know, put strings back on, except with like 18,000 less windings than the person who owned this previously. But you know, it's a decent bass. But I guess, you know, being honest doesn't pay off. So I was like, hey, you know, action's good, not great. You know, it's got this crack in it, and I'm selling it cheap. So tell me what you think. So, you know, would you have bought this bass for $100? I mean, if I needed a bass and I need another bass like I need a hole in my head, yes, I would buy this bass for $100. I mean, I honestly think on eBay, you know, from here over, i.e. the loaded body, these things sound so good that well worth it. And this thing plays all the way, and if the neck ever goes, it goes. It's not a big deal. You know, just part it out if you have to. But yeah, tell me what you think, and more importantly, what are your experiences dealing with Craigslist folks in general? So, like, to buy stuff, I love it. To sell stuff, I don't know. One, the scams. You know, you get that text 3 seconds after your item goes live, and of course, the text is about your item, not your Yamaha bass, but your item. I want to buy item. Like, that's great. I want to sell item. So anyhow, tell me what you think. I'm curious what your wonderful Craigslist stories might be. So please share, comment below. Thanks.